Hey guys, still at the final table here, part two. This guy just shoved in my big blind. Not gonna play A5. This would be an interesting hand. Heads up. This guy, I played 275 hands with him. He's only 3-bet once. Or, I don't know if he's 3-bet once. Yeah, he's only 3-bet 1 out of 79 times that I've played with him. Right after. So I would have raised him thinking he's never going to 3-bet me, and I get some almost free equity there where I'm either going to see a flop or win the pot. But this guy decided to shove. He's shown he's not afraid to throw his chips in there. So when I folded my king queen, I still think it was definitely the right fold. But you know, his range is probably weaker than the other players at the table. And I need to keep that in mind. You know, at this point, if there's somebody I'm going to call light, it's Clay Rakin. So that's the kind of thing you want to watch when you're at a final table. Who's trying to tighten up and go up the ladder, and who's willing to throw all their chips in the middle. This guy's willing to do it with ace-8. I don't know if that's all that great of a play. And the rich get richer, which I'm definitely okay with. At this point, we're all in a very similar position, and this guy is got a ton of chips. So I mean, I've been in this situation many times before. I'm just gonna not try to go crazy and try to catch this guy. There's no reason to at this point. There's so far to go. Even if I doubled off of this guy, he'd have $1 million and I'd have 600,000. So there's no reason to try to force something like that. I'm just gonna try to play smart, keep even with these guys by stealing blinds and not get behind most of these guys. And one or two of them are gonna fall off, and I'll go up the ladder a little bit. And if I get a good spot to double up, I'm gonna take it. You know, not try to force anything. Kind of try to stay even and get that really good spot, you know. Either get cooler to get the good spot. Don't force anything trying to build up a stack. Not that I'm trying to get cooler, obviously, but you know what I mean. Apparently this tournament didn't quite reach its guarantee. There's a $15 overlay and $4,500 guarantee. Wow. You're $15 away from eating it. That's not a very big overlay by any means. Probably one of the smallest I've ever been in or had in a tournament. But it's better than only paying rake. Getting close to the point where minimum raise is almost good enough. This is where I have to decide, am I going to fold or am I not? And I probably am going to fold to everybody, even this guy, just because he's 3-bets so rarely, and he's right next to me. I would have folded to him, but these guys had more chips, so I probably, and I mean, I kind of saw that coming, and I feel like it's a squeeze play. Wow, I'm gonna go against what I was saying. If I call this about my strategy, I really do feel like it's a squeeze play. And the question is this guy capable of it? I haven't seen him capable of it. Even if I catch him, he's probably got 2 open cards, but there's a lot of chips in there. a lot of times I try to put myself into thinking someone's making a squeeze play and they really just woke up with a hand. And I kind of feel like that could be going on right here. It's a good play by him, almost no matter what he has. Yeah, it's just my hand wasn't quite strong enough to make a call there. Ooh, just odds. Can I really? I can't fold this, even though it's a big part of my stack. Kind of. If I hit something, it's huge. Double gutter. And I realize I'm going to get called by a queen. Probably can't get a 10 to fold. Maybe I can. But a double gutter is not that bad. I can get a lot of hands to fold. And there's 100,000 chips in the middle there. You know, it's a third of my stack. So just picking up that pot for free is huge. And if I get called, I have the straight draw both ways. So I would really like to do that with the straight draw and having two overs rather than, you know, the fourth and the fifth pair, or would have been the third and the fourth pair if I hit it, but, or, you know what I'm trying to say. I'm just gonna get out of the way. But yeah, so it was just kind of a little bit risky of a play, but when I can pretty close to double up by just shoving a semi-bluff, it's not a bad play, really, you know. It's just, it's so many chips. It's such a difference in my chip stack if I just fold or if I can take that pot down. I could have gone for some sort of check raise, but that's a really dangerous play. If the guy shoves, then all of a sudden I can't really do anything, and he could have easily shoved after we both check. So, take a lock there. This guy I'm definitely going to raise just because I feel like he's I'm raising a little bit more blind versus blind just because I don't want him to feel like he's obligated to call me. Oh jeez. Well, that's not what I was hoping for at all. I have pretty dang good odds, but my hand's pretty bad. I did not see that coming. I did not think he was going to 3-bet. Like I was talking before, that guy has me 3-bet. Let's see, there's a lot in the pot. I got an ace. I think that's pretty much good enough to shove here. I mean, I only got really 11.5 big blinds. So when you think about it like that, the shove kind of makes no sense. Or it makes no sense not to shove there. I don't think I can quite shove here. I almost can, but I'm gonna play it a little safer. Every time those blinds jump, it really changes how much you have in your stack, so the dynamics change kind of quickly. I went from having, you know, basically this stack before I made that raise, and when it was $20,000 blinds, I had, you know, 16, 17, 18 big blinds. I don't remember what my stack was at exactly. And then after losing that one raise and the blinds going up, I'm down to, you know, 11.5. And another knockout seems very possible. Yep. Up to a guaranteed $270. Not very close to the first place prize of $1,100, so still got a ways to go, but I'm happy with the knockout. Here I feel like I have no choice but to shove. It's such a vulnerable hand if I let it go to a flop. My hand is strong now, so get the money in now. Put my chips in the middle now when my hand is strong. Don't wait till my hand isn't that strong anymore. Well, I'm going to do the same play again. Well, jeez. I feel like likely what happened was that guy just woke up with a hand. And we're going to see. Yeah. 9-4, I'm not going to mess around with that, especially after an all-in. Man. I'm going to get out of the way. It's kind of a tight fold. But I still think it's an okay play. I'm going to shove here. I think it's the right play because I got some fold equity, I think. This guy hasn't been playing too aggressive, but I think I have the fold equity to make a shove here. It's a lot in the pot if I can get a fold. So, and I don't think he's just going to willy-nilly call off chips, so I think it's a pretty good play. Well, he's got the best hand, not by much. I really don't want to get fourth again, but I do. Oh man, I just can't seem to break through to one of those top few spots. Frustrating again. Cash for $270. I made a little bit of money on lock today, like $30. Lost some money on Bodog earlier, so kind of a frustrating way for things to happen. That's already down to 2. This guy somehow gets top 2, and actually that's a huge jump for that guy. It goes from $270 to $700 and something, so it's a huge swing for this guy. I really thought that was the right play. It's not an easy call with ace-9 there. I don't think he made the right call, but I don't know if that's always going to be the right call. Anyways, just frustrating way to lose, I guess. Just I'm getting tired of getting those intermediate spots, so hopefully that'll change soon. Anyways, I'll post this up soon, and thank you guys a lot for watching and supporting me, and I'll see you guys in the next video. I thought I was going to let you guys watch the end of the video, watch the end of the tournament with that, but the guy doubled up, but so I'll stop it now. See you guys.